Few dared to defy Rome, but Zenobia, the warrior queen of Palmyra, did more than defy. It seemed like she might actually win. Her empire stretched from Egypt to Asia Minor, shaking the foundations of the Roman Empire. How did she pull off such an audacious feat, and what led to her eventual downfall? Let's dive into the incredible life of Zenobia. Zenobia's story begins in the sands of Palmyra, an oasis city in the Syrian desert. Born in the early 3rd century AD, her exact birth date remains a mystery. We know she carried the name Septimia Zenobia, hinting at a prestigious lineage. Growing up in Palmyra, Zenobia witnessed its role as a vital trading hub connecting the Roman Empire to the east. This vibrant crossroads exposed her to diverse cultures, languages, and ideas, shaping her worldview. From a young age, Zenobia displayed remarkable intelligence and ambition. She immersed herself in intellectual pursuits, mastering several languages, including Aramaic, Greek, and Latin. Unlike many women of her time, Zenobia embraced physical pursuits. She excelled in hunting, riding, and even accompanied her father on military campaigns. These experiences honed her leadership skills and strategic thinking, preparing her for the extraordinary destiny that awaited. Around 240 AD, Zenobia married Odenathus, the Prince of Palmyra. This union proved to be a pivotal moment in her life. Odenathus, a skilled warrior and shrewd politician, recognized Zenobia's capabilities. He actively involved her in matters of state, valuing her counsel and judgment. Together, they formed a formidable partnership that would propel Palmyra to new heights of power and influence. Odenathus's reign marked a period of expansion and prosperity for Palmyra. He secured the city's eastern borders from the encroaching Persian Empire, earning him the title of King of Kings from the Roman Emperor Valerian. Zenobia stood by his side, her influence evident in both military and diplomatic affairs. She accompanied him on campaigns, advising on strategy, and even rallying troops with her fiery speeches. The couple enjoyed a period of shared rule, laying the foundation for Palmyra's golden age. Tragedy struck in 267 AD when Odenathus and his heir were assassinated. This left a power vacuum in Palmyra, with Zenobia's young son Vabalithus as the rightful heir. Zenobia, however, refused to be relegated to the shadows. She stepped forward, assuming the regency for her son and effectively becoming the ruler of Palmyra. Zenobia's reign ushered in a new era of Palmyrene expansion. Her ambition knew no bounds as she embarked on a series of audacious military campaigns. Her first target was the Roman province of Arabia Petraea. Leading her armies with strategic brilliance, she swiftly conquered the region, adding its wealth and resources to Palmyra's growing empire. Zenobia proved to be a capable military leader, earning the loyalty of her troops and striking fear into the hearts of her enemies. With Arabia Petraea under her control, Zenobia turned her attention eastwards. She aimed to secure Palmyra's trade routes and further solidify her power. Her armies marched into Syria, encountering little resistance as they captured key cities like Antioch, the Roman Empire's third largest city. Zenobia's victories sent shockwaves through the region, establishing her as a force to be reckoned with. Zenobia's ambitions did not stop there. She understood the importance of Egypt, the Roman Empire's breadbasket, and launched a daring campaign to conquer it. In 270 AD, her forces, led by the skilled general Zabdas, marched south, swiftly overwhelming Roman defences. Alexandria, the jewel of Egypt, fell to Zenobia's army, securing her control over the vital grain supply and further enriching her burgeoning empire. Within a few short years, Zenobia had transformed Palmyra from a prosperous trading city into a formidable empire that challenged Roman dominance in the east. Zenobia's rapid rise to power and her open defiance of Roman authority did not go unnoticed. In Rome, a new emperor, Aurelian, had ascended to the throne. Aurelian, known for his military prowess and ruthlessness, was determined to restore Roman authority and quell any threat to the empire's unity. The stage was set for an epic clash between two of the ancient world's most formidable rulers, Zenobia, the warrior queen of Palmyra, and Aurelian, the iron-fisted emperor of Rome. Initially, Aurelian sought a peaceful resolution. He offered Zenobia a chance to negotiate and retain control of Palmyra in exchange for acknowledging Roman supremacy. Zenobia, however, refused to be a puppet ruler. Confident in her own strength and the loyalty of her army, she rejected Aurelian's offer, choosing instead to defend her hard-won empire. This act of defiance marked the beginning of the Palmarin War, a conflict that would decide the fate of both empires. In 272 AD, Aurelian, at the head of a powerful Roman army, marched east to confront Zenobia. The two forces clashed at the Battle of Imai, a decisive encounter that would shape the course of the war. Zenobia, relying on her famed heavy cavalry, the Palmyra, initially gained the upper hand. However, Aurelian, a master tactician, anticipated her strategy and used the scorching desert heat to his advantage. Aurelian's troops, seasoned by years of campaigning, withstood the initial Palmyrene onslaught. As the battle raged, the desert heat began to take its toll on Zenobia's heavily armored cavalry. The Romans, exploiting the situation, launched a counterattack, pushing back the Palmyrene forces. The Battle of Imai ended in a crushing defeat for Zenobia, forcing her to retreat back to Palmyra with the remnants of her army. This victory paved the way for Aurelian's advance towards the heart of Zenobia's empire. Following his victory at Imai, Aurelian pressed his advantage, pursuing Zenobia's forces across Syria. He laid siege to Palmyra, aiming to starve the city into submission. Zenobia, determined to resist, led the defense of her capital, rallying her people and organizing a fierce resistance against the Roman siege. However, despite their valiant efforts, the Palmyrenes were outnumbered and outmatched. After months of siege, with supplies dwindling and hope fading, Zenobia made a desperate attempt to escape. She fled the city on camelback, hoping to reach the Persian Empire and seek their aid. However, her escape was thwarted by Aurelian's scouts, who captured her near the Euphrates River. With their queen captured and their defences crumbling, the Palmyrenes surrendered to Aurelian. The fall of Palmyra marked the end of Zenobia's reign and the collapse of her short-lived empire. Zenobia's capture was a momentous event, cementing Aurelian's triumph and marking the beginning of the end for the rebellious Palmyrene queen. Aurelian, eager to display his victory and assert Roman authority, paraded Zenobia through the streets of Rome in 274 AD. Bound in golden chains, she was forced to walk in Aurelian's triumph, a spectacle witnessed by thousands of Romans eager to catch a glimpse of the defeated queen. Despite her humiliation, accounts suggest that Zenobia carried herself with dignity and courage. She was brought before Aurelian, who spared her life, choosing instead to keep her as a symbol of his victory. The exact circumstances of Zenobia's final years remain shrouded in mystery. Some accounts claim she was granted a luxurious villa near Rome, where she lived out her days as a Roman matron. Others suggest she died in obscurity, her spirit broken by the loss of her kingdom and her freedom. Despite her defeat, Zenobia's story continues to resonate through history. She remains an iconic figure, celebrated for her courage, intelligence, and her defiance of Roman power. Her reign, though short-lived, left an indelible mark on the ancient world. She challenged the established order, demonstrating that even in a world dominated by Rome, a woman could rise to a position of power and influence. Zenobia's legacy extends beyond the battlefield. She was a patron of the arts and sciences, transforming Palmyra into a centre of learning and culture during her reign. She commissioned magnificent buildings, encouraged trade and scholarship, and fostered a climate of tolerance and intellectual exchange. Her reign stands as a testament to the power of education, cultural exchange, and enlightened leadership. Zenobia's story is one of ambition, courage, and ultimately tragedy. She rose from relative obscurity to become one of the most powerful women in the ancient world, challenging the might of Rome and carving out her own empire. Though her reign ended in defeat, her legacy continues to inspire, reminding us that even in the face of overwhelming odds, courage and determination can alter the course of history. Zenobia, the warrior queen of Palmyra, may have been defeated, but her spirit lives on, a testament to the enduring power of the human spirit. Thank you for joining us on this journey through History on History Uncovered. We're passionate about bringing you the stories and events that have shaped our world, and we're thrilled you're along for the ride. If you enjoyed this episode and want to explore more historical tales, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Your support means the world to us and helps us continue creating content that dives deep into the past. We'd also love to hear your thoughts and suggestions, so feel free to leave a comment below. Thanks again for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in our next adventure through history.